Hello, it's been a while, but it is finally time for the return of a taste test with a little twist. I have a mystery box sent in by a viewer. So let's see what treats lie inside. So first of all, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Zach. This video is actually dedicated to his older brother, Matt. So shout out to both of you. So Zach sent me this package and requested that I try it for a video. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Now, I opened the box. I have not looked inside, so this is gonna be a complete mystery in terms of what we've got. So I figured the best thing to do is let's pull out the items just so we can see what we've got, and then we'll give them a try. That's paper. Oh, that's got a list of what's in there. I'm not looking at that. I'd rather be surprised. So our first item are some Lay's hot and sour lemon braised chicken feet. Okay. That's interesting. That's for sure. Let's see what's next. Chocolatey banana. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm down for that. Oh boy. Double salt licorice. I don't dislike licorice, but I've heard about the double salt ones, and it might not be a good time, but we'll find out. Crybabies. I've had the gum many times. It's been a while since I've had the hard candy. Crybabies are good though. Let's see. Wonka Magic Hats. So I'm assuming this is a tie-in to the movie with Timothy Chalamet that just came out. There's something wrapped in bubble wrap at the bottom. We have all sorts English licorice candy. Oh, there's more than that. Ooh, Christmas Warhead Ooze Ropes. Those are tasty. I've had those before. And then, I don't know what this is. This is it's something wrapped in bubble wrap. So I gotta see what this is. It looks like it's a drink or a sauce of some kind. I guess it's glass. Oh, it's a Pepsi. Looks like it's a foreign Pepsi, a peach Pepsi. Hold on, let's get this off. This is gonna be kind of a more raw video than probably what you're used to, just because rather than pre-opening everything, I'm just gonna roll with it. It looks like it's some sort of peach Pepsi in a really cool bottle. So again, thanks to Zach for sending all this. So now I guess we're gonna dive in. I guess we'll start with the more normal stuff and move on to the weirder. Let's start with the Wonka gummies. So these are Wonka Magic Hat gummies. I'm a little slow in opening things just because my hand is still swollen. They look like little top hats. So let's give these a shot. Bottoms up. So in terms of gummies, they're a little tougher than I'd like. Good flavor though, and I like the filling. Apparently there's 4 different flavors. There's magic berries, watermelon, strawberry, raspberry, grape, and orange strawberry. I ate 2, so I couldn't really tell what the flavors were, but they were pretty good, so I'll take it. Next, we're gonna do the Warheads Ooze. I used to, way back in the day, when I was a youth, I really enjoyed a good Warhead. I used to eat the hard candies all the time. I don't know how well I could handle a Warhead today. It's been a while since I've had the old school sour Warheads, These I've had, and these are actually legit good. So here's a little straw. Let's try it out. So the big thing with the more recent Warheads gummy candy especially, it's not very sour. Like, if you told me that was a sour candy, I wouldn't be able to tell. It just tastes sweet. Maybe there's a slight tang, but especially not Warheads. I don't know if Warheads just decided to dumb things down a bit because the market wasn't quite as big as it used to be or what, but I don't know. Well, speaking of sour, let's try some Crybaby Tears. Again, I used to try the Crybaby gum back in the day when I was a absolute like sour maniac. And those were pretty sour. Not quite Warhead levels, but pretty sour. These kind of look like basically sour sweet tarts, but Crybabies. So let's see if they are as sour as they say they are. Bottoms up. They're definitely not Warhead sour, but they're more sour than like a sweet tart. Those are good. So if you like sour candy, definitely think you'll like those. Those are good. All right, so we got, I think, all foreign candy left pretty much. I'm gonna pick this one next because this one seems the most normal. These are made in Canada, apparently. They're the chocolatey banana marshmallow things. So we're gonna try these out. This could be really good, to be completely honest. It looks like they have the same texture as like a circus peanut, which, controversial opinion, I really like circus peanuts. So I'm okay with that. I'm sure some people will not be. But if these are like basically chocolate banana circus peanuts, I'm all for it. So here they are. Let's try them out. That is pretty much exactly what they are. So it's the texture of a circus peanut, a very artificial banana and chocolate. I personally don't mind artificial banana. Like, I like banana runts. I like lots of banana flavored candies. Banana Laffy Taffy is my favorite. So if you're not a fan of that really artificial banana flavor, you're probably not going to like those. If you don't like the texture of circus peanuts, you're definitely not going to like those. But if you don't mind either of those two things, I think that's pretty good. Probably my second favorite thing, maybe third. The Warheads Chews are really good, and then the Crybaby Tears I really liked. So it might be third behind that. All right, we're down to the weird stuff. Well, I mean, if you count licorice as weird, I don't. So we're gonna try all sorts, which I've heard of before. Licorice is apparently really big in the UK. Whereas like in the US, it's like, it's a very love it or hate it kind of thing. Like, some people really like licorice and some people really don't. So they have a lot more licorice based candy in the UK and in Europe than they do in the US. Like, we don't have these. These are imported from the UK. So let me open these bad boys up. Okay. So it's like a mix of different like kinds of licorice, but they're all sorts. They're different shapes. I want to try to get like a nice little mix of them. I'm pretty sure they're all going to basically have the same flavor of licorice, but so let's try these out. So we'll try this little like kind of crunchy looking one first. Yep. Reminds me very much of a Good and Plenty, which is available in the US, or at least it was. I haven't seen it in a while. It's basically licorice, like in a little like capsule. It's covered in like a crunchy sugar coating. It's very similar. These look like they're at least different textures, so let's see how this one is. That one has a very different texture. Also different flavor. Obviously it's still licorice based, but the outer shell, it's hard to describe what it tastes like. It's like slightly sweet, almost like, I don't really know. It's interesting though. Let's try this last one. That one's pretty good. Again, different texture. That one has more like a vanilla-ish kind of flavor to it. Those are definitely interesting. I think if you're a fan of licorice, you'll probably enjoy that. For those of you not in the know, the black jelly beans, those are licorice, black licorice. If you don't like those, you're not gonna like that. It's that flavor, but with a couple other things thrown in. Speaking of black licorice, this has the potential to be very good or very bad. So this is double salt licorice. So licorice is already very much a love it or hate it flavor. But to have a licorice that is also super salty, I guess we'll find out. Okay, I got the corner off of that one. Definitely harder to open than some of the other packages. You can smell the salt on these. So here they are. They kind of look like jujubes, stuff like that. All right, double salt licorice. Thumbs up. Oof. So you know how when you go to the beach and you go swimming, and without trying to, you just get a big old mouth of ocean water? That's what that tastes like. I did get it down. I was worried I was not. I still have so much salt in my mouth. Like it literally feels like I just got home from the beach after swimming in the ocean for a while. That is extremely salty. Your mouth dries up very quickly. I'm sure somebody likes that. I do not. That is not for me. Well, we're down to probably the two weirdest items. Well, one of them's weird. One of them I just wanted to wash down the other item with. So we're gonna try out this peach tea, or not tea. I guess I can look at this. White peach oolong. Oh, it might actually be tea. So it's a peach Pepsi from China, it looks like. Or Korea? I think it's Korea. And then we're gonna try out some hot and sour lemon braised chicken feet lays. So sniffing the Pepsi, it just smells like Pepsi. So that's good. Let's see how these lays are. Okay. They smell interesting. All right, so here's the hot and spicy chicken feet lay, and then I'll wash it down with some peach Pepsi from Korea. Bottoms up. That is an experience. I get all those flavors. Less the lemon, but you start off with this weird artificial-ish chicken flavor, which nobody has ever been able to get artificial meat flavor correct in like a chip. It just never works. They darn tried it though. So that's kind of a weird flavor. And then it starts to taste kind of normal. And then you get a little bit of heat at the end. I think it's got some sort of pretty spicy, hot, yeah, paprika and aspartame. Yeah, it's definitely got some heat to it. Interesting. Very interesting. So let me try to wash down my weird chicken feet lays. It's actually pretty nice. I will say though, the peach flavor is kind of subtle. It's good, and you do taste it. That's one of the things that's always been a problem whenever Pepsi does any kind of fruit flavor. it oftentimes gets completely overshadowed by cola. That's why flavors like lemon or cherry work so well. Those are very bold flavors. You pick a more subtle fruit like a peach or a mango, it doesn't always blend the way you want it to. Or pineapple, I guess, is one option. So it's not bad. If you like peach and you like Pepsi, you'll probably like this. I think it's solid. If it was out in the US, I'd probably get it every once in a while. It's not like a, oh man, I have to have it kind of drink, but it's pretty solid. Okay, so in order to rank everything that I tried, the double salt licorice is by far the worst. Not my thing. I get that some people might really enjoy that. I did not. I thought it was way too salty. In fact, like, I kind of wish there was more licorice flavor than the salty. As I pack all this up. Second worst, this is kind of weird. It's not bad. Like, it's not one like, oh, I need to spit it out kind of food, but it's not amazing. It's not like a, oh, I need to eat the whole bag kind of thing. I'll put the all sorts after that just because I think the other things are better. The all sorts is not bad, and if you like licorice, specifically black licorice, I think you'll probably enjoy that a lot. I'm not as big of a I enjoy black licorice, but it's not like my favorite. So I would rank the all sorts third worst. Then I'll go with the Pepsi, only because I feel the Pepsi, it's not bad, it could have been better. Then I'll go with the Wonka gummies. And the only reason why that's so low is because the texture wasn't quite right. I feel it needed to be a little bit softer. The flavor was good. And when you get to like the stuff inside, it was very good. But the texture of the gummy is a little tough. After that, I'll go with the chocolate banana marshmallows. Those were solid. Again, I know it's not going to be for everybody because if you don't like the texture of like a circus peanut, you probably won't like them. I thought it was good. Then I'll go with the Crybabies. They're sour. They're not too tough to bite through. They have good flavor. They're solid. And the number one is the Warhead Chews. Even though, yes, I freely admit, I complained that they weren't sour enough. And they aren't. But they're still the most flavorful, I think, out of all of them. Well, there you go. That is going to do it for this special unboxing mystery taste test. Again, shout out to Zach for supplying all this. And shout out to your older brother. Hope you both enjoyed the video. And hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm actually filming this a few days before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for supporting me throughout the years. It's been great. I really appreciate it. Even when times have been tough, my viewers have been there for me, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, hopefully I'll be getting some more videos out before the end of the year. Maybe some more taste tests, who knows? We'll see. We'll see if I can figure out something good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next taste test. Bye-bye.